All right, folks, Frank Zorrilla here, Zor Capital, the 30th of May, 8 o'clock in the morning. I was just trying to do a live video right before this one. It just didn't work out, well. But either way, let's look at the market right now, really quick. SPY, the Qs, the IWM, the market's been under a little pressure. We have the S&P's down 5.5% since the May 1st highs. The Q's down 7.5% since the May 1 highs. And the IWM is, it's also down 7.5% from the May 1st highs. Individual stocks, have done a little worse than the indices, which is normal. However, I'm surprised that with the market off 5% from the highs, we have a lot more stocks down 25% for the quarter, 808 to be exact, versus 366 that are up 25% or more for the quarter. With the market only off 5% from the highs, you would assume that this would be a little bit, you would have better stats. As far as stocks down 13% or more in the last 34 days, we have 1,483 names down 13% or more in the last 34 days. Versus 443 that are up 13% or more. And over the last, 2 or 3 weeks, stocks down 4% or more daily versus stocks down 4% or more daily. Stocks up 4% or more daily versus stocks down 4% or more daily. We just had, constant distribution where almost on a daily basis we've had more stocks down 4% for the day than stocks up 4% for the day. So individual names have been acting a little bit worse than the indices, which is completely normal. However, I think this is a little bit more than I assume or anticipated. So as far as swing trades are concerned, those who have a short-term time frame when it comes to individual common stocks, some of these stocks are, they're breaking out for one day and they're coming right back in. There's a lot of chop going on. The software names that have been holding up well, like COUP holding up well, but not, it broke out, but it's not really leaving the station. I mean, they're stalling. ZS had they report today after the close, had a decent move, gave it all back. Hubs, had an okay move, just gave it all back. Zen, again, just pretty much going sideways. It hasn't gained much traction. So that's been the case with all these software names that have held up the best. They're just not moving. And yesterday, for the first time, they started to get hit a little bit, and that might be a net positive for the market. And the reason why is because these are the ones that held up the best, and if they finally hit them, maybe the market will have a short-term tradable bounce. As far as the individual names, like I said, they have not been working, they have not been following through, but you have to continue to do the homework, because it's, in my opinion, that the best trading environments come after sell-offs, after the market is oversold. So you have to continue to grind it out and continue to see how your watch list continues to perform, so you can start noticing changes before the market starts to make a major move. So for example, here's my rolling 5-day, 6-day watch list, where every day I'm doing a watch list and I put them here and I just track the performance, okay? And they have not been doing well. They've just been stalling, but you got to continue to do it so that way you can start to notice the changes once they start happening. When I was doing a live video, I went through some, a few charts, and there are a few that I have an interest in going through for daily swing ideas, going through the previous day highs. So here, AVLR, another software name. Stock has been acting really well. I'm already long the stock at 50.33 when they went through this high. But here it printed an inside day. To me, this is actionable if it goes through 71.99 as a swing idea, a 3 to 5 day swing idea. So in a situation like this, I'm putting a buy stop at 72.09, which is 10 cents above yesterday's highs, and I'm putting a stop loss right over here at 69.60. Call it, okay? SC looks okay to me. Reported the numbers, had a big move, down 4 days in a row. I like the stock going through the 29.13 with a stop at 27.95. So again, situation like this, my buy stop would be 10 cents above this high at 29.23 with a stop at 27.95. What else we have? Match. MCTH, the stock's been holding up extremely well. The problem is just the lack of follow through, but either way, I like the stock going through 70.11, buy stop 70.21, stop here at the low of the day of $68 a share, which also coincides with the 20-day moving average. OCX, this is a maybe. Big move here on earnings and some FDA news related, or they spoke about some of their trials. The stock is down multiple days in a row. This is one of my favorite setups that I have a video out there. Stocks that are down 3 days or more and up today. So here we're going to wait for the up day, specifically going through 449 with a stop here at $4.10. UCTT, again, same scan, down 3 days or more. Now what we have to wait is for the up day. So figure here a buy stop at 12.77 with a stop at 12.25. AYX, another software name that, you know, it's been holding up extremely well. You see the moving averages, they're all hugging each other, which all that means very simply is that the stock has been trading sideways for a while. Stock printed an inside day. I like the stock going through 90.27 with a stop here at 87.73. Again, the problem has been, it's just been the lack of follow through. So I think you got to trade them small. You got to trade them small here. That's just my opinion. IAC, you know, holding up well. This trade's pretty much in tandem with Match. But I like the stock going through 224, buy stop 224.10 with a low here at 219.80, with a stop at 219.80. RPD, another software name, again, holding up extremely well, trading sideways. Moving averages are all hugging each other. And again, all that means is that stock's been flatlining for the last, whatever, 2 or 3 months. But I like the stock here going through 53.08, buy stop 53.18, stop loss right over here at 50.60. And Amazon, if the market rebounds, we get a nice little bounce. Amazon is going to rebound. I like the stock going through here, this high, 18.30, buy stop 18.30 in 10 cents with a stop here at 18.07, 18.06. So like I said, market is under a little bit of pressure. All normal, by the way, because the average intra-year decline for the S&P 500 is roughly 14%. We're down 5.5%. This is all normal. Individual names obviously are doing a lot worse than the market, and that can change. But that remains to be seen. So in the meantime, you know, trade them small. Live to fight another day, and you got to realize that when it comes to swing trading, you know, your pocket of opportunity, your window of opportunity is roughly maybe 3 months out of the 12 months. We just don't know when those 3 months are. All right, so trade them well and be well.